Greetings everybody! I welcome you to our series about the Fulfillment Tools solution, where we will introduce you to the Fulfillment Tools software piece by piece. My name is Andreas Runschke and I'm the solution consultant at Fulfillment Tools, and today let's talk about incoming goods and putting them away. We already looked at the inventory management of Fulfillment Tools, and we talked about why a good inventory is so crucial to an omnichannel strategy. We at Fulfillment Tools looked further into those topics and therefore created the Inventory app to also handle incoming goods and store them at the right storage location. This app enables your colleagues to easily handle all incoming goods, and even better, during this whole process, all items are visible to the whole system. This is closing another gap in the goods cycle and helps your inventory system to be even more accurate and transparent. How does this work for you and your colleagues, you are asking? Let's have a quick look at our Inventory app. So we are back inside the product, and now let's have a look on how these inbound processes work. I'm already logged into the Backoffice again, where you can do all the administrative and you have the overview about everything that happens. And I'm in the facility view because we go down to the facility where we expect inbound goods. So then we have this big button here which says look at your inbounds, and that's exactly what we do now. So we see there are some that are already closed and done, but there are still two open, one from the coffee distribution in Hamburg and one from Hemskirk Flora. We can open them up here and see, okay, we expect 30 of those Van Dyke coffee or 15 of the Red Velvet M flour. So those are expected to be arriving today. So let's have a look inside the app, and therefore we will use the phone again, showing this on the screen right now. So we have a specific app for that. He's warning me that I have a bad internet connection. Hope that's better for you in your warehouses. I have a little slower one here. So we can go into the inbound process. Let's start there, because what we wanted to do. Two trucks are arriving today. We take the goods they are bringing, store them on an incoming location first, directly next to the loading ramp. And then later on, we will take those goods and bring them to their final destination storage location. So let's start with that. We go into the inbound area and we see here, today we expect the coffee distribution to arrive and the Hemskirk Flora. So let's start with the coffee. And we see here, we expect 30 items of the coffee. So let's start with that. And now we can check all of that. We can say like, oh, there wasn't 30 pieces, it was 35 pieces delivered. Sometimes that happens, it's a little bit extra on the pallet. So, but sadly, we had to reject 5 of them because they were cut open. So there seems to be a problem with the packing, so we don't use them. We can also add that as a comment. 5 bags were cut open. We confirm that, so we have all the information. In a further step, you will also be able to take photographs and add them here directly over the API. This is already possible. This is the next update of the application. So we confirm this. Says like, yeah, everything is right. And then he wants you to basically scan a storage location where you store those goods now. I don't have a scanner implemented on my mobile phone, so I can do this manually. And I choose the bulk storage location, which is called incoming goods here. This is a bulk storage location. Why that is important, we will see later on. So that's it. Let's do a refresh here. He refreshed everything. Okay. And here we see the coffee distribution Hamburg GmbH. This is now all done. We have a reception date. We have 30 of 30 has arrived. 5 has been rejected. So, well, the good thing there were 5 more because 5 were broken. So for us, everything is fine. We have the 30 items we want. Maybe there has to be some communication now to the delivery guy. But for us, first of all, it's fine. Let's go to the flowers. because there is a special thing about the flowers. Let's start with that. And you see already that we have an items property overview here. This means you can define what kind of properties you want to set when you get certain items. So for the coffee, I didn't add any extras, but here I need to add a property which called the MHD. Sorry, it's a German term. It's basically the best before date. So the flowers, they will not last long in my storage area. So let's say I have to get rid of them before the 2nd of March. So 1-2 days I can do, but not more. So we save that. Yeah, and all 15 were there and they are fine. We don't have any rejected items. It's fine. And we don't need a note here because everything worked out perfectly. So we confirm this as well. And again, we have to store them. And now it becomes handy that I have a bulk storage location, because bulk storage locations mean it can handle various items. So there, the coffee is already in there. Doesn't matter. You also get flowers here. That's possible with a bulk storage location. Remember, a single storage location would only be allowing one type of item. So now we have booked everything. We can do the refreshing here as well again. You see that it's also, yes, and we also see the best before date here, and we see that the amount of 15 items is booked. But what you also see, let's switch to the storage locations, and you see here, this is the incoming goods where I put all these items in now. This is also labeled as not pickable, which means if you sell items to your customer from this storage location, no picker could pick an item to send to the customer. It is inside your logistics. It is inside your stock information, but it's currently not available to a customer because it's on a storage location that is not open for picking. So we need to fix that. But this picking location is directly next to the loading ramp. You don't want the picker to go there, but what you want to do now is to bring those items from the loading ramp to the final destination storage location. And this is exactly what we do now. This is what we do with the stowing part. So we're going into the stowing, and here again, you could now scan directly this, for example, incoming goods storage location, and then he would know where you are. I can't do that on my mobile phone, so I do it manually. I select the incoming goods, and then it asks me, okay, these are the items on the storage location. Which one do you want to proceed with? And I think, yeah, the coffee. And we will take all of the coffee, so 30 pieces. We would start the stowing, and he also already sends me a recommendation. This would fit perfectly on the storage location F3A. And that's exactly where we will put that. So let's search for that, F3A. So of course I have to walk there now as well and have to do the physical labor and putting the coffee on this shelf. But we expect that I'm doing that. So, and now you see, this is the old location, this is the new location, F3A, and already on the storage location, there is coffee. There are already 20 pieces on there, so this is fine. It's a single storage location, but we add coffee to coffee. That's fine. So we stow that, it's completed. Awesome. We can also see that. Let's have a look here. You see now the coffee is gone. It's only the flowers left because the coffee is already has already been put to another storage location. Let's do this. Let's do the same with the flowers. So we're stowing them as well. Again, I'm going to the stowing section, selecting the incoming goods area, selecting the flowers, all 15 pieces of them. Start stowing. He also gives me a recommendation where to put them. And here we should have a look into that. Why is it the F1M? Let's have a look. F1M. Hopefully you see that here. It has the red velvet on it, and it already has, as you can see here, it has 2 charges of those items. Why are there 2 charges? Because they have different best before dates. So they will still be separated also in the stocks because they have different parameters. That's different to the coffee who didn't have any parameters, so they could mesh them together. So he is saying like, put them on F1M. So yeah, we do this. Let's put this on F1M. Put it here. We see there are already 30 of the flowers on this location. This is fine. We do this. And now let's have a look what's happening here. Yes, and you will see one of these charges, he put 15 more on that. So we have 30 now. Why is that? Because they have the same best before date. Yeah, a little sneak peek behind the curtain. I do this video is always in German and in English, so I did the German presentation just a minute ago to film that, and it has the same best before date, the flower. So he knows, okay, I can add these 15 to this group because it has the same best before date. He wouldn't have put it on this group because this has an older best before date. So these parameters that you add to these incoming goods, they also matter for storage. He tries to group them together and try them to have them separated as long as possible. Yeah, that's it. And now we see when we let's go one time to the overview. If we refresh that, our incoming goods area is now empty. So all the items have been delivered by a truck, have been accepted, and have been distributed into our storage locations where now picker can take them and bring them to a customer. So the full circle is closed and the items are sellable. That's it for our first quick look into our inventory app. Of course, all the scene functions are also available over the Fulfillment Tools API, as you would expect from an API-first solution. With this API, you could create your own inventory app or integrate those functions into your already existing solutions. This tool will help you to never again miss a sale because of missing or not yet booked merchandise, even when the goods are still at the arrival or shortly on a forklift for further storage. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek into the inventory app, and I wish you a very happy day and hope to see you soon in a future video.